Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 build video. Well guys, you probably noticed the new pattern of the build video today is I'm trying something new from now on. Is usually I made build videos, I add a lot of clips of different like control points and missions and everything just to show that the build is actually capable of doing multiple things. And then I also talk to the entire video and also, show you the build. So it was like cluttered all together. So what I'm doing right now is I'm dividing the builds and the gameplay into two different chapters. So you have gameplay on one place and you have the build video on the other. So if you want to watch directly the build, you can just select the chapter and you can watch the build right there. And if you want to watch the gameplay, it's right there. So yeah, now for today's build, you probably saw the video right now. So what I'm doing, it's an SMG build, yes, but a few days ago I made an all named item builds like Dark Zone exclusive build. Then also before that I made an all named item builds where I use like rifle and LMG and stuff, and I showed you a little bit of the build which I'm going to be using next on. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm using all named item build, but this time it's an SMG variant because most of you guys said that how is it going to look if you use SMGs and stuff, because not many people will have crazy aim with the rifles and stuff, if you're playing on console. So if you want to try this one, it's an all named item build as well. It does a lot of damage, that's all I can say. So let me show you the build. So this is the build right now. As you can see, every single piece is a named item. There's a mix and match between Dark Zone exclusive and just open world named items here. So I'm going for the gunner specialization. Now you can use the firewall specialization as well, because the firewall give you the striker shield, and the striker shield will buff your damage by a lot. And I'm going for the gunner because it has 10% armor on kill. Now for the weapons, as you can see, two weapons here right now. I have the cold relation, which is my main weapon because cold relation hits really hard. This SMG is super good with that perfect strain talent. Previously I used on my striker build, which you guys really enjoyed it. So I'm using the cold relation on this. So there's no striker to increase the RPM. So I'm taking the full advantage of the perfect strain talent, and it is actually working, stacking like all the way up to 8 stacks, which gives me like 80% crit damage. Now if you're playing with this weapon on a heroic missions and something like that, you will not proc the perfect strain because you're going to be killing those guys before you can proc that. But yeah, on control points with all the 3 directives, which I usually do, definitely worth using this weapon. Now for these next, I have a Dark Winter, which I don't really use much. I actually swap between Dark Winter and the Emmeline's Guard, because it gives me the perfect preservation talent, so it regens my armor a little bit. And also for the sidearms, I have a backup boomstick. So yeah, and for the mask, I went for the Hollow Man because of course it's a named item piece. Now remember, the point of this build is just to use all named item. It doesn't make sense like all these pieces together, but well, it's all named item and that's what I can use right now. Okay, so Hollow Man, I'm going to go for that because it gives me that 10% health damage, which is always useful for warhounds and like enemies who doesn't have armor on them. So it's really good. I have crit damage mod here. And for the chest piece, I went for the Hunter Killer, which is the not Dark Zone, sorry, it's a Hunter exclusive. It's a Hunter exclusive, which I usually say on my Cassie Mendoza resets that if you haven't cleared your Hunter, you won't be able to see this. And this is particularly on sale right now as well on Cassie, as I'm showing you this build. So if you want to use this, you got to clear your Hunter. So this is Hunter Killer, comes with perfect Intimidate talent. We get 40% amplified weapon damage, which is awesome. So multiplicative damage there. I have crit chance, crit damage, and crit damage mod. For the holster, I went for the ammo dump. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense, but it's a named item, so I have to use it, right? So it gave me ammo capacity 10%, and have crit chance, crit damage. I was thinking about going for the claws out, but I don't have like weapon damage on that or armor, so I want to have armor, So yeah. Now for the knee pads, I went for the Fox's Prayer because of course damage to target out of cover. Many people says like, why would you use Fox's Prayer or Contractor Gloves on a like non LMG or rifle build? It's not because it's a rifle piece. It's because we have 8% damage to target out of cover. That's multiplicative damage and you gotta use it. Doesn't matter which type of weapon you use, it will multiply your damage, which is a lot. It's pretty good damage. And this particular piece actually was on sale on Cassie, I guess, last week. Yeah. Now for the gloves, again, Contractor Gloves, because I have 8% damage to armor. I have weapon damage on that and crit damage. Now for the backpack, I went for the Matador because since I'm running Intimidate talent on the chest piece, I want to have something that will give me the bonus armor. So I went for the Matador. Now if you don't have the Matador, you can go for the perfect Bloodsucker talent. It's also a named item piece. So you can use this perfect bloodsucker as well. So you get 1% armor regen if you don't want to use the Matador. I have the Matador. It's an Adrenaline Rush, because Adrenaline Rush is actually way better, because whenever you're close, you get that extra bonus armor, where bloodsucker you have to get a kill. So if you don't have the this one Matador, because it's a Dark Zone exclusive, you can use the Bellstone Armory, because it comes with perfect bloodsucker. So that's an alternative you can go for. So yeah, that's basically the build, and it's doing quite a lot of damage. And you're seeing on yourself, the perfect strain talent, when it procs all the way up, it goes like 800 crits on the body, which is a lot of damage. It's a pretty sweet weapon, the cold relation. Just try it out. And if I show you my crits here right now, as you can see, I have almost 150% crit damage, which could be higher because I have less crit damage. Like sometimes I have like 10% crit damage or something. So yeah, and crit chance is 53. Don't bother that -2% headshot damage. That's just bugged out. Since the morning I start the game. It's just weird, because I was using a bighorn on one of the build, and that's how it's got minus. So yeah, that's basically the build, and just try it out, see how it goes. And if you feel like you're squishy, because I did die a couple of times, not gonna lie, that because of outcast control points, the suicide bomber come and blow me up. So yeah, but yeah, it does have quite a lot of armor, like 1.5 mil. It's showing 1.4 because my core attributes are not maxed out. But if you feel like you want a little bit more survivability, you can drop the contractor gloves and use like the death grips, and that way you'll have 20% armor on kill. You can try it out, but it's a pretty fun build. Try it out, see how it goes for you. And that's basically it for the video, and hope you guys like the new pattern of the video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.